Hello everyone, Matranus from this side, and today we'll be talking about the mysticism, the runes, and how to invert them and craft them and just like put everything together, so you will be understanding a lot of mechanic inside the game. So let's start from the beginning, and the beginning is, what are the runes? The runes are the special stuff that we can just like transfer into our artifacts and then relate to different statistic stuff that can do special effect or passive that we can achieve on our artifact. For example, as you can see over here on one of my Steam Cell implant, I have the ability to, after using one of my abilities, the next attack is empowered by part of my physical damage. When we click the shift, we can see how much and how this is countable, right? Secondly, on the second one, and this is like most funniest for me because I am a tank, we have when I'm being stuck or attacked by the enemy, I give back some of this like physical damage back to the enemy, plus part of my armor. So it's like really nice in some cases. We wanted to have just like specially designed and predicated like the runes for us. For example, we wanted to have like maybe something like additional spell power, additional heal and shield power for our character, magic resist, armor, additional magic damage after we using the abilities or something like this. This is like a great way to expand and extend our gameplay. But we only can have 2 runes inverted or just like use on our artifacts. So this is like really important. I only have 2 on these 2 artifacts, and I wanted to show you this. So first of all, over here we have like one of my artifacts. It's quite weak, but we wanted to use something on it to make it stronger. And we think, yeah, we wanted to have like additional spell power after we kill something for 11 minutes. We cannot use it. Too many advanced runes. So we wanted to always have something. Oh, and now we can have it, right? So it's like we cannot have more than 2. And of course, if we will have it, this is like really nice to know, we can just like delete it by placing a new one. So for example, we have this like spell power over here, and we can put something different, right? For example, like this one. And we will talk about the runes, what kind of the runes that we wanted to do. But first I will tell you about the place that we can have it. So on the beginning, when we are in the first town, we wanted to speak with where is it? Mortimer Glubsworth. So this is the guy close to the mysticism machine. This is the zombie guy in the first town, and he's selling this. And one of the first quests that going us through his quest line is craft a scar rune. It's quite easy to make. We need to have composite material, jewelry wood, ceramics, and jewelry bone. But later on, we can try to make some money out of it. So remember to have something like a dark horse recipe, because as you can see, selling price of it is quite high. So if I can give you some advice how to do with this, maybe you can just like sell a little bit later. So as we have this on, in the second town, we can go to Madame Mirage, that is on the northern part of the like River Ice City, and for her we can even like buy ready one. They are just like quite expensive, so better buy the recipe, but they are fine. And even if you can always buy level 3 recipes, they're not all of them, but for example the Typhoon for a tank, oh, it's like really nasty thing to have on your equip. Some of the players just even die for just barely attacking you. So it's like really nice. So we will speak about the main one, because the passive one we can see that is like additional mana, additional health, so you understand it like quite easily, right? If we will go with the higher quality most of the time, for example, we have I don't know if I have it. Okay, maybe over here. We will have like less percent or less stack, or the time will be lower. So just remember to check it out, because maybe sometimes something from lower like level or lower rarity will be better for you, and you don't need to just do some extreme stuff on it. And of course the runes, we can just like do it in the additional one the same way as we go with overcloak and upgraded recipes. So some of the runes, this advanced, how to do it? This was advanced chips.
Ready for magic?
Advanced runes was just like getting additional option in the rune quality, the amount of the stacks or something like this. So always remember to, if you wanted to min-max, you can always do this, even with the runes. As I say, we go to this like most high-end one, because I think it's like nice one to say something about it. So, for example, superiority. Really nice rune for spellcaster. Every single spellcaster or a spell-related person in the game supposed to have this on their character. So we have like 200 weapon damage plus some of the spell power of our character. This is not too much on my character because I don't like use spell power, but we have like double weapon damage, so remember to have a weapon with high weapon points, I mean attack points on them. Secondly, we have over here, we have weapon damage plus bonus attack power. Deal as physical damage after using every single ability. So for example, in my opinion, for the class of for the hybrid class, for example, like Infiltrator, we can use both superiority and both monitor lizard. So this would be like really great, because after every single ability that we use, we can hit with additional, I don't know, maybe 300 points into our enemies. This is really, really ridiculously fun. And secondly, we have heavy chainmail. This is over here. We have this like not too good of the description, because heavy chainmail work like a little bit differently. When we taking like 30% of our health over 3 seconds, it grants a shield that is related to from 100 to 1500 plus bonus attack power for 5 seconds. So if we've been hitting by the enemy really, really hard, we will receive like really extremely powerful shield. Next of all, we have the same, but with the spell power. So Bastion is the same option, but for the spellcaster. For example, if you wanted to use it on Blast Medic, for example, it's really, really nice, I must to say. Cheetah is mostly used for making you like faster, and on the PvP encountering, move speed is a king. So if you wanted to have one of it, this can be really, really nice, but remember, you will always lose some power of your artifact. So you need to choose something, right? And Typhoon, as I say, for all tanks prophecy, for all tanks character. And I wanted to mention that later in the future, I think there will be more of these runes, and I think they're really nice, because many people don't use them too often. I think many people don't use them at all, and this is really funny for me, because they don't even know about this layer of the gameplay. This is quite deep, because you need to have first the artifacts, then you need to go to like mysticism tree, you need to craft a lot of this, and then learn to do the Typhoon, for example, for over like 1000 gold. So when you will fit out your character basically with all of your end game, not even end game, but with some of the artifact they will be keeping for, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 hours of the game, why not to use something like this on your character? This will make the game so differently on the basic level. I mean it. This is like really, really funny to do and really, really funny to play with. So I encourage you to do this. And remember, as always, I wanted to say that this is like quite nice place to make some kind of the additionally money from it. So remember, we always can sell something like lamprey, for example. This is only like 5 basic resources, maybe 4 basic and 1 rare one, and we have like 18 gold from it, from 1 craft. Quite nice, I must say. Okay, so this is the all. I think like the mysticism is done. And right now we will be going in the way of another layer, and this will be usable items, because there is a lot of them and I wanted to speak something about them. So thanks for your attention right now, and see you again in the future.